Heyo! Welcome back, everybody. This is Ian Chiquino with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Continuing the show match between our two players. Let me go ahead and introduce them. On the bottom left side of the map, in the blue, it's going to be Empire's Beastyqt. And on the other side of the map, as the music kicks in, dun 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 dun. It's going to be the red Protoss player, WhiteRa. So, I think currently the score, as I've been commentating it, is 3-1. WhiteRa doing pretty well in the series. Beastyqt, though, won last game. How will it go this time? You know, I do say that this is kind of the consensus I've been hearing, but the Heart of the Swarm in-game music is pretty good. I thought Wings of Liberty was okay. The Terran kind of had the best music, it seemed like, but in general, it's just like the general music of Heart of the Swarm has been really good. So I'm definitely happy with that. Done with the campaign. So been playing a lot of ladder also. Playing Terran currently, been having fun with that. Been trying some one racks fast expand with some Marine Marauder play. I haven't been doing much of Widow Mines. Not sure why. I think they're okay, but it's been a long time since I played Terran in general, so I kind of wanted to just work on my macro, just get a bunch of barracks and kind of go for this like Marine Marauder medevac, just kind of stuff like that before I get a little bit fancier. So maybe I'll slowly add that into my play. Reaper openings. That's one thing I haven't yet to try as Terran. I haven't tried it a lot enough to be comfortable with. But yeah, we got a Reaper coming out here for Beastyqt, and there's just a big help up going on here. All these SCVs, they want to get this probe. This probe has been poking around. It's got its little probe pokers. There's particle beams where they don't need to be. In Beastyqt's business, trying to mine minerals over here, and this Reaper's going to show up, and oh wow, he almost got that SCV. That was one attack away from getting taken out. So the Reaper is now out. Managed to take out that probe. Over here in WhiteRa world, he's going to take us to a gas, and what's he going to do here? What is he going to do? One of my favorite builds I saw at MLG was, of course, just MC's busts. MC does the best busts that a Protoss player can do. He's just like the king of busts when it comes to Protoss. He's got amazing builds, amazing strong builds, and his like, what was it, 3 gateway Oracle bust against Terran is just really strong. I definitely want to try that build out soon in the future. Once I get my fill of Terran, I'm going to go try that out again, just maybe for a little bit, and then hop over to Zerg. But yeah, MC's builds are just so sick. If you just want to know how to do like a good one base, the current like one base build to just piss off Terrans, that's the build you want to do. It's just so powerful. So next is going up here for WhiteRa. It wants to do the little macro in the same way for Beastyqt. So Beastyqt is looking for a stalker. There it is, and he opens up the door for him. Of course, that's to let the Marines down as opposed to let the stalker up. There's no way WhiteRa would have just ran up there. He would have lost the stalker. And so now we just got WhiteRa chilling out here, just maybe delaying this expansion. Oh, interesting. He's going to put a pylon there. He's going to just apply. This is... That pylon there is really interesting because this isn't going to be like a big attack. This is just some pressure. So he's going to obviously do some reinforcements here with 2 gateways, but I don't know how much damage he can actually do here if that pylon's even going to be worth it. So this is quite interesting. I'm really curious to see if this... I mean, he's going to have to cancel that right away. It seems like he's like already done with that Widow Mine there. There's not much more WhiteRa can do. If that Widow Mine goes off, that Mothership Core is gone. It's already taken way too much damage. Full HP Mothership Core with full energy, or sorry, full shields, can withstand at least 1 Widow Mine blast, but that's it. Nothing more than that. And here we go. The Marines are just going to walk straight up here and say, hello, take out that Mothership Core. Time stop, time warp, whatever the hell that thing's called nowadays, is got down. He managed to pick off a couple more Marines, but yeah, that's about all he can do here. He is managing, of course, to delay the command center. But yeah, the pylon is a really interesting spot. Anyways, WhiteRa now sending workers over to his natural, of course. Got to get that saturated. And they're going for a robotics bay. Now, what do we got going on here? What are all these SCVs doing? Okay, this is funny. This is funny. Beastyqt is reading this all wrong. And it kind of makes sense from what he's seeing. So he's like pulling SCVs, building bunkers, super defensive because he saw a pylon here. And if you see a pylon there, you normally think, okay, he's going to try and bust me. But he's not. WhiteRa is just playing like... This is so funny. And... This is just so funny how this is working out. And oh no, those stalkers just not in range of the Widow Mine, and Beastyqt is losing a lot of Marines. Finally gets another Widow Mine in place there. Now I can reposition those guys. Actually, no, he's gonna pick him up. He's gonna go for a drop. But look at this, 4 stalkers still down here, 3 more on the way. Cooldown is not cooldown. He's not gonna have any more weapons here. Is the observer gonna see it? Is it gonna see it? It's going to the right. It's not gonna see it. We just have the warping down here. It's gonna try and delay this a little bit longer. Those Zelts will keep him busy, but more stalkers now show up, and that's all going to be bad news. He does manage a turbo boost out of there, and he's got the observer. He can take out all of the Widow Mines, but the drop is going down in the main. I don't think he's killed much of anything, and unfortunately, Beastyqt is just in a bad position. He cannot lose that command center. That'd be terrible for him. There's so many stalkers here. Now he's rebuilding those bunkers, and Beastyqt is in trouble. The drop in the main is just slowly getting taken out by that photon overcharge ability on the Nexus. And WhiteRa is making his way up the ramp. Beastyqt has just been in such a bad position this game. All the probes being moved back and forth, more Marines trying to kill him, but it's just not enough, and WhiteRa is battering down the door here. Beastyqt just killing everything he sees here. The bunker does get up. I mean, what units does he have? He's got 5 Marines somewhere. I think those are in his opponent's base. Zelt manages to sneak in there. He's going to take a lot of the damage here. And, I mean, he's just got so many stalkers at this point. He can kind of just walk up in there, sneak around, baby. Even if he does drag it out, he's got a base lead on Beastyqt here. Beastyqt is in serious trouble. Those stalkers, and this weird attack from WhiteRa, has just done a lot more damage than I anticipated. It was like really good timing for him to sneak out there. And he's going to try and snipe the medevac. Yes, he does go down, even though he did get off that other one. A little bit too late there. He turned on the turbo. Just a second too late. And that observer finally gets taken out. There we go. That's going to allow those Widow Mines to be a little bit more useful. But unfortunately, Beastyqt has no Widow Mines to speak of. And there's the GG. WhiteRa takes another win. And that's the end of the game, guys. So there's more games in this series. If you want me to, obviously I didn't cast them in the correct order because they weren't labeled in the correct order. But if you want me to cast the rest of the games, even though we know who wins those other games, let me know that. Post in the comments. If enough people want me to do that, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just try and find some more replays for you guys to watch. Yeah, that was such a weird game. Like, Beastyqt was playing safe, and then he's like, okay, he goes out, but then WhiteRa's stalkers came in at just the right time, knocked out that attack. The observer was there. It was great. Took out the Widow Mines. And that pylon actually paid off. It seemed like Beastyqt was defensive at like the wrong times and overly aggressive at the wrong times, like exactly the wrong times, that it just worked out perfectly for WhiteRa. WhiteRa's aggression paid off, takes the victory. So thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned. More stuff coming in the future. See you guys later.